It's 8:45. No, it's not, but, you know, it's sort of 8:45.
BBC Radio.
Music news.
6 Music.
A lot of very inaccurate information. Imprecise.
Fake news.
Imprecise information coming out there.
You are fake news. I do apologise for it. I'm just feeling particularly slovenly today.
You are fake news.
But give us what you've got.
Right, the GLC. Newport's biggest rap group, Goldie Looking Chain, are back with their new album. It's their 20th record. Yes.
Really?
It's called Fear of a Welsh Planet. It's coming out the 3rd of November. As expected, it's full of hip-hop and disco beats, covers subjects from road safety to Netflix. So the story behind Fear of a Welsh Planet begins in 2015, because GLC met up with De La Soul, rap legend, at this festival in Bristol. Ended up chatting to them for hours and hours and hours about how to make the perfect hip-hop album. And they kind of parted company, content they'd cracked the code for how to create the perfect hip-hop album. Unfortunately, nobody wrote it down, and it was quite a late-night conversation.
Drink had been taken.
Yeah, so they had no recollection of the conclusions whatsoever, other than the only thing they remembered was to write one rap about your grandma.
Not your mother.
Got to be your nan.
Right.
It's got to be a nan. So before coming up with the latest album, they tried to piece the sort of code back together again and came up with the essential ingredients in their mind of how to make the perfect rap album. And here they break it down for 6 Music's Claire Crane.
Number 1, I believe, is get plenty of sleep. Health is key to creativity. Talk me through that reasoning.
Well, in the early days, when we first got signed, we did a lot of hardcore touring. You remember that, living on a bus?
I remember a lady came up to us after we'd done a gig, and she looked at us and said, "You guys need to drink some water. You are going to die."
Yeah.
And since then, we've always thought we might take care of ourselves a little bit.
And again, part of the healthy lifestyle is get maximum sleep, right? A lot of these young kids, they're in the rap game, they're going out to their grime parties, whatever the youth do these days. They're staying out till after 1 o'clock in the morning.
At least 10 o'clock at night, yeah.
They're going home, they're watching a DVD or Netflix or whatever the kids do. They're not going to bed till 4 in the morning. They're getting up about midday. It's ruining the creativity. Get into bed, have a good sleep, stay fully hydrated. It keeps the mind active.
Come out with your hands on your head. Turn the rap music off and step away from the stereo. Put the rap album down.
The second one was find inspiration from what you see around you.
Yes.
Yeah, look and learn.
Look and learn. Classic comic from the late 70s and early 80s for some people of a certain age.
Look around you, say what you see.
Classic.
Mr. Chips, you have to say what you see.
Mr. Chips, exactly. Check this out.
Headphones on, transfixed by the floor. Frosted eyes that watch the front door. Scrolling through the playlist, find the right track. Bus flies by, time to take a step back.
Number 3.
Yes.
Write as many tunes as you can.
Yes. I think a lot of these bands these days,
they write one song.
Yeah, and they do quite well, but they only have the one song.
They should have written another song, shouldn't
they? Should have written more. And if you're a young artist or you're an old person, if you've got a guitar or a drum machine
Tambourine.
or something, don't just use one preset and do one rap. Do 70 or 80. And they might be awful, but you can cobble something out of it. Something.
Quantity, not quality.
Exactly. Just
forget the quality, yeah, just quantity.
Just keep going.
That's why we've got 16 or 17 on this album. We could have put 12 on there.
Yeah.
Why go for 12 when you can have 17?
Stodge it full of fun. It's like one of them discount pound shops. It's not that good, the stuff in there, but everybody goes in and comes out with something.
Everybody was a DJ, everybody in the whole world was a DJ, everybody press play, everybody is a DJ.
So they're the 3 formulas, and then of course we have to mention always write a track about your nan.
Yes, a lot of rappers will do a song about their mother. Which is fine.
It's
but
not wrong with mothers.
Take the art form one step further. Go to the grandmother.
Exactly. The source.
Yeah. Bill Withers, Grandma's Hands. Was that Bill Withers? Did that song?
Yes,
Grandma's
it was.
Hands? See, he did a song about his grandmother, and he's world famous.
So you've applied all this, have you, to the latest album?
No, God, no.
No.
They're the rules that we've written, but do as I do, don't do as I say, or whatever the old saying is.
Say as I do.
We've created something, and it's worked.
Today everybody was a DJ, everybody in the whole world was a DJ.
Such funny fellas.
Bless that band. So Fear of a Welsh Planet is coming out on the 3rd of November.
3rd of
November.
We're just conflating everything and shortening it now because we can't even bother to get to the end of the...
BBC Radio.
Music news.